WGPR Detroit HD2.
You're watching WHPS, Highland Park, Detroit. The views and opinions expressed on the following show are not necessarily the views and opinions of WHPS, its affiliates, management, or sponsors.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me for Can We Talk About It, where we do talk about that elephant in the room. I don't know how special I am. I never thought of myself as a special person. But before I begin, let me give my husband a shout out. I want to give him a shout out. Hi, Charles. I love you so much. I want to give the man of the hour, Henry T. I love you, man. Thank you so much for being by my side and helping me out. I also want to give my sister Sharon and my brother James. Hey, you guys, you crazy ones. I love you guys so much. I'm glad I had a chance to talk to you before I had a chance to do my show. Thank you so much for being my brothers and sisters. Start calling me more. I'm going to dump you. So start calling me more because I miss you and I want to spend some time with you. I want to give a shout out to my son, Robert, my daughter Robin, my daughter Dale, my son Donnell, and on to the show. So, last week before I wrapped up, I was talking about the police department and how, now they have these young, blonde hair, blue-eyed, voluptuous white girls, on, they got them on the force now. And, I had encountered one of these skanks and, they're very disrespectful. And the last thing I said was, if they didn't get themselves together, you're in Detroit, somebody's going to blow your head off. You need to stop disrespecting folks. Now, like I said before, I've heard police officers say they scared to work in Detroit. Then don't work in Detroit. Now, I know there's people that got some of you guys on the payroll and y'all think y'all can scare folks and stop people from trying to get things done in their neighborhood. That's not going to fly. I don't appreciate people lying on me, which causes more conflict for them. I don't like people lying on me. So, with that being said, something will be done about the lie. It's all in here. So, these police officers, I hear a lot of people saying, well, the brothers, the reason is so many white folks, so many saltines is, police officers is because black men can't pass a drug test. They don't care about passing no drug test. It's not an honorable job anymore. They don't want to work that job. You're either a coon working that job or you're being put in some politician's pocket and they pull you out like a dummy or some type of tool when they need you. Don't no black man want to be subject to that. And the ones who are subject to it, these are men that's been in the force like 20, 30, 40 years. It may be some young black men on the force, but don't no black man want to be no dang on police officer. In my eyes, the only black people want to be police officers is one that was bullied. They know white folks bullied them, or they was bullied in school, and then they think they can bully somebody, like the police officer that called me today thinking she can bully me. I hate when people tell me, don't yell at me. Get off my line and you won't have to hear me. I'm tired of everybody so sensitive when it comes to things that people call out on them. But then when they do something to somebody else, everybody need to get a grip. No, Negroes, you get a grip. You get a grip. As long as my name is Donna Stinson and I'm black, I'm going to call it like I see it. Not only that, there's some people think that certain authorities would out-trump my authority. Nobody out-trumps God, boo-boo. And if anybody is lying on me, which I know they are and is going to be taken care of, and somebody else is playing into that mess, guess what? God's going to get you. And when he gets you, you're going to know it was God who got you. How dare somebody call me and tell me I threatened somebody and I can go to jail? What this is what you call pushback. This is what you call trying to keep somebody's mouth shut. And I'm not going to keep my mouth shut. Somebody said I threatened them. An official, and I didn't. I did not threaten them. So I will be seeking legal assistance because that was really wrong. It's all in here. That was really wrong. You don't use taxpayers' money to try to sick your lapdogs on me. I'm not understanding. You know, if you're gonna do your job, do your job. If you're not gonna do your job, then step down and let somebody else do their job. There's people, when I call and ask about certain people and say this person ain't doing their job, the first thing they want to do is take up for them. They don't care. But they care now because they know who I am and what I do. So I rebuke you all in the name of Jesus, and I will give less than 2 shakes of a gnat's butt how you feel about me. Anybody that's pulling up my records, you ain't got no business pulling up my records. You ain't got no business telling anybody anything about me. I just said on my last show, everywhere I go, this thing is on, even when I'm at home and I'm not doing nothing. So when I pick up the phone, sometimes people want to talk crazy to me or act like I'm yelling at them or I done said something stupid to them, and I haven't. I told you guys like a couple of weeks ago, get one of these. This will save your life. It really will. So, you know, on another note, I just want to say that black men, you know, they want to give all types of reasons why you can't be a police officer. Because they don't want to. They don't want to. That's a gang within itself. That is a gang within itself, and that gang think they can just bully everybody. You're not going to bully me. You're not. You're just not. You got the right one. You're just not. It's not going to happen. I don't like when officers, because it already says in the hand manuals, officers can lie to you and say anything they can or try to be your friend just to get you to say things to them. Guess what? I don't believe nothing nobody tells me until it comes to pass. Now, somebody told me, a police officer told me that they were going to take care of some business for me because I was trying to get a politician to take care of it, which in turn lied on me. Not only that, you know what? It's not just Detroit, it's everywhere. And I cannot wait until my husband retires so we can get off the grid and we don't have to worry about dealing with none of these whack folks no more. If you are a politician, your job is to listen to the people. If a person is trying to talk to you and you avoiding them, you're not for the people. And that's what I say. You're not for the people. How are you for the people? You're only for who you want to be for. But then when somebody make waves, you want to sick lapdogs on them. I got news for y'all. I got a power greater than any power on this earth. Don't play with me. Please do not play with me. Representatives, police department, please don't play with me. If I tell somebody something is going on in my neighborhood and nobody is paying attention, what am I supposed to do? Now, like I said before, and I'll say it again, if you don't like the way I talk, then don't call my phone, because I can talk. It's a First Amendment right. This is my right to say how I feel. I'm telling y'all, whatever mess this person and got y'all into, y'all better get out of it, because it ain't me. It's the Lord that's going to get you, because everything someone is telling you is a lie. How you going to run my records and say, I see you don't have no priors? What is that? What is that? I'm not scared of no living human being on this earth. All I know is there's something bad and somebody get me, or some institute get me upset to the point to where I might die or something. My husband is going to be owning all kinds of stuff. Because I do have a heart problem. I do have problems and stuff. But I'm a strong woman. I'm a very strong woman. And just because some so-called black sister who think that I really like them, that's, you know what? When we were over the phone, I tried to give her the utmost respect. But for you to constantly keep saying I'm yelling at you, you don't know me, you don't know how I talk. I answered the phone like that, and it's always somebody's yelling at somebody. You know, you're not the only one that's documenting this. That was wrong. I'm not going to call you a queen, but I will say black woman. I can't even call you a sister. And it's a shame that we get divided because of our jobs, or a gang done told you you have to be this certain way towards your people, or somebody that's not even your color can sick you on somebody that's not even that's your people. How idiotic is that? If I tell somebody that something is going on in my neighborhood, and then people are taking up for them and telling them, well, they're doing this and they're doing that, and you just don't understand. I understand they asked for the job. I understand that. I understand if they can't do their job, they should not be in office. I understand that. What I don't understand is why a constituent got bullied, or was trying to be bullied, or tried to use a scare tactic on them, just so they wouldn't say, I can say whatever I want about any of these politicians. That's my right. That's my First Amendment right. But when you start talking about somebody is threatening you, that's not right. That's not right. If women and men would be stand-up women and men, I don't care what color you are. A lot of you people wouldn't even have a problem with me. But some of you look at me, or you know me, and I get to talking to you, and you look at me like, I don't know if I got stupid written on my face, or I look like the type of person that could be taken advantage of. But then when I start talking, oh, they did some stuff to me. Shut up, girl, bye, both of you. I'm so sick of how people can use the law and put somebody in harm's way because they're calling them out on things they're supposed to be doing. How is that? How is that? Now, by me being a journalist and a talk show host, I have the right to say how I feel and what's going on in the neighborhood. And I got some stuff for y'all. I'm about to start editing all this stuff, seeing how everybody want to be so funny. Okay. So once again, I'm telling my brothers and sisters, and some of these black officers too, but mainly I've seen these white sisters, the blonde hair, blue eyed, voluptuous white sisters. They're worse than the white brothers. They act like you owe them some type of explanation. They will walk up to you and ask you, where are you going? Negro, why did you pull me over? What you mean, where am I going? Where are you going? Matter of fact, I'm going to follow you as soon as you get finished talking to me. Brothers and sisters, do not start videotaping everything they do. When they pull you up, my whole truck, back, front, sides, everything. So if you people, I'm going to take her out. Take me out the truck. I'm going to put you on Facebook Live and everybody going to see everything. I'm tired of bullies in my city thinking they can scare me. And my brothers and sisters into backing down off people that's not doing their job. Now, I am a woman of my word, so I am going to say this. How are you doing, Detective Smith? That was the lady that I talked to, and I told her I would give her a shout out on my show. So hello, Detective Smith. You told me if I needed anything to give you a call. I don't know about all that, but I appreciate the thought. Because you're not for me. And if a person feel like you're not for them, then why are they going to deal with you? Now, there's an officer, Officer Franklin. He's an excellent officer. He's an excellent officer. And if Officer Franklin is listening, my phone shut down, it broke, something happened with it. I do not have your phone number anymore. Please, sir, I need your phone number because you are the only person that I can listen to that's not going, you just don't seem to be, you just don't seem, you're not just a police officer to me. That's what I'm saying. And it's hard for somebody like to capture my heart like that. I'm talking about my heart. You know how much I hate the police department. But Officer Franklin, he's a gem. He's a young black man too, and he's a gem. And he comes to you in a way that's very respectful. He do not use that badge and that gun as an authoritative means to make you talk to them. Because a lot of these people, a lot of these black folks don't want to talk to the black cops, let alone the white ones. Then these black cops, they done get coonerized or whatever you can call it, cooned out. Oh well, just calm down. We're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna take. No, they're not. When they push, you supposed to push. When they talk grimy, you supposed to get in their butt and call it like you see it. I'm not saying you got to talk grimy to folks. But what I am saying is you don't have to take people's mess. I don't care what hat they wear. Half of the people in the police department don't even know the law. These are officers, and they don't know the law. They don't know the law. They will come up to your window and make all types of innuendos and lies about this is the law. I keep the Michigan law on the police department. I keep that in my vehicles and on my bathroom walls so I can learn it, so I can recite it when I need to. I'm a paralegal. I'm not, in this world, there's two things people are always going to need: legal advice and medical, and I'm both. I'm tired of my brothers and sisters being treated like they're crap. People can talk to them any kind of way. That, I don't want my brothers and sisters feeling like dirt. And a lot of you police officers make them feel that way. And I hate that. Now, I may not hate you because I'm a Christian, but I hate what you stand for. Because you don't stand for public safety. Then you ask a cop, a law been passed that you don't have to, it's your constitutional right not to help me. This law was written back in 2005, and people, I ain't never heard that law. You're a lie. You hear what you want to hear. Some of you police officers do, some of these black men and women, and some of the white women and men that live in urban areas with black folks. You don't even care about your own folks. You will sit up, downgrade them, denigrate them, treat them like they're a mess, and they was not in the wrong. As soon as your sergeant get there, you start telling them all kinds of lies, not knowing that this person then taped you, and now there's a lawsuit against the police department because people are saying things they shouldn't be saying, especially over the phone. But I'm letting you people know right now, I love you. I want you to watch out for these police departments. I'm out here trying to make things happen for my neighborhood and for anybody else that I can help. Like some years back, y'all guys might have seen me on Fox. I went to go visit somebody. They ain't nobody, but I went to go visit them. And they had two guys in a van. Even though these people locked up their house and boarded it, they didn't went in there, started taking hot water heaters, everything out. So I taped it. I taped it. I've been doing this for years. And nobody's going to stop me from telling the truth or blowing the whistle. And if you know some stuff and you want me to tell, once I fact check it and it comes to life, then I will speak on it for you. You don't have to lose your job, brother, sister, in the police department, working in Wayne County City Hall. You don't got to lose your job. All you got to do is email me at donnastinson63@gmail.com and let me know what's going on. Maybe we can meet somewhere, have a talk, and give me some evidence, and then I'll let these people know. That's my job. This is not a hobby for me. It's my job. I take what I do very seriously. And if you don't like it, tough cookies for you. I will be damned before I let anyone stop me from opening my mouth. Now, I've told you people in time past, there was a time when I did not have a voice. I was brutalized by the men that I was with. They were always knocking me upside my head for one thing or another. And I was never able to speak my mind. When I got in a better place, I started this show. I founded this show so I can come and tell my brothers and sisters what we need to do as a community and what we need to watch out, even from black police officers. Just because a person is your color don't make them for you. I tell you that all the time. And just because a person ain't your color don't make them against you. So you have to have discernment. Anybody who knows me know I'm a loud talker and I speak loud. If you don't like the way I talk, you're not going to stop me from talking how I want to talk because you feel like you got some type of authority. You don't got no authority over me. If I'm telling you I talk a certain way and you keep telling me shut up, next time I'm going to hang up on your butt. If I answer the phone like that, that must mean that's how I talk. If I'm on this show talking to you, that must mean that's how I talk. A lot of police officers are very sarcastic. Very sarcastic. What they do is wait to get you agitated. Then when you do something out of anger or out of emotion, then they want to turn it against you and say, well, they did so-and-so. Don't fall for the okie doke, people, okay? Please don't fall for the okie doke. They want you to get upset. They just I mean, that's just the way they are. Ever since we've had slaves, we had police. I talked to a brother at the police department, and he told me that there's a lot of black police that get called out by white police in there. They're actually being harassed on the job, and they don't know how to tell nobody because they feel like they're going to get some type of demerit or be fired or something going to happen to them. So if they don't care about what they do to their own or another black person, what makes you think they care about you? If it's a white officer and a black officer, trust and believe the black officer is going to show his butt and do the fool on you just to get validation from the white officer. I've seen it. I've seen it. Ladies and gentlemen, this world has gotten to the point to where in a minute they're going to tell you that you're not free to speak your mind. You're not free to think. You're not free to say how you feel. As long as the United States has a constitution and the First Amendment says you're not supposed to do it, then you're not supposed to do it. You're not supposed to arrest people because of what they're doing, how they feel. I'm a video vigilante. I'm going to start taping these police officers over here on Plymouth and Warwick and wherever this other place is. I'm going to start going there, parking, and just watching everything. Now, yeah, I followed them. I followed the police to the liquor store and they done bought liquor. I'm quite... Let me tell you something. These police officers go into these stores and they see people buying illegal cigarettes. Do they say anything? No. Why? Because this is a Chaldean store and they're being paid off. But when they walk out the store, they don't have no problem harassing you. I went to a store over here on Highland and 12th Street. This man, the police officers, they got their cruiser parked on the sidewalk, and it's blocking traffic. When you turn off 12th to go down Highland, you can't. It's there. So I somehow managed to squeeze through, and I go in there, and I'm like, why do you have your car parked on, blocking everything and on the sidewalk? If that was me, you would have gave me a ticket. You know what he did? He thought fast. We got a call. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. And he was about to say something till he seen I had this on, and it was the red was flashing. It's not on, but when I leave here, it instantly goes back on along with. As soon as I turn this on, my computer at home, everything. This is hooked up to everything, all my cameras, everything. And is attached to Facebook Live. Nobody's going to say I did anything that I did not do. If I had threatened somebody, I would have said, yes, I threatened them because. But I did not threaten anybody, and I'm very pissed about that. The police, I don't know if this is this lady's friend or what's going on, but you got the right one, baby. You got the right one. You got these, and this is the truth too. There are some white brothers in the police department that are more of a black brother to us than our own black brothers and sisters. So I'm not talking about all of the police department. Matter of fact, I had already told you guys one time back in my worldly days when I was out drinking and smoking and this, that, and the other, the police took us home in the paddy wagon. They was partying at the bar with police trucks, police paddy wagons, police cars. You're not even on the clock, and you're using the state equipment that you're not supposed to be using. Not only that, we're in the paddy wagon smoking weed. This was like back in the late 80s, early 90s, something like that. They're smoking in the paddy wagon with everybody. They're running up on folks, scaring them, and when they pull over, they pull off and start laughing. I don't know what makes y'all think I don't know y'all, because I know the police. Some very few of y'all know me, but you love me, and I love you too. But I'm not about to let this go. I'm tired of people lying on me. That's the reason I bought this, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm tired of people twisting my words and saying that I said something that I didn't say. So 24/7, even in my pajamas, this thing is on. So when I pick up the phone, I instantly put it on speakerphone. So I'm letting anybody who calls me know you're going to be taped. I wear this 24/7, so you're going to be taped. And that's a shame that we live in a world now where everything has to be taped. But we'll talk about that some more. On that note, I love you guys so much. You be safe. You stay strong. You be strong. You stay strong.